of the original Weekly Standard is going to crash. I think it's a substandard publication, and I think it is sad that it's just going to go under again with the rag. Now, here is what Steve Deace said on his radio show about Donald J. Trump. And I don't think it matters. The left will do everything they can to impeach him. So who really cares? He can have issues all he wants with Donald J. Trump. But it's not about lack of backbone. Even though, yes, could fight harder than he is, but it doesn't matter, though. It just doesn't matter.
Somewhere. That's why we have a nebulous political process instead. And that's why the people that you vote into office, not some unelected judge in some podunk 666th federal court district, determines whether a judge or whether the president has committed high crimes and misdemeanors, but the people that then have to answer to you determine that. If you're trying to get removed from office, if you're trying to make it easy for these squishy Republicans who their life gets easier every minute after Trump leaves office and from all the minutes thereafter. If you are trying to make it easy for them over at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, by all means, if you just don't want to be president anymore, continue on. As you are. It's working. Now, if you want to blow this BS charade up, here's how we roll. And I'm not even going to give you something original, Mr. President. It's right out of your playbook. I wrote about it in this book. Was standing there backstage that day, July 2015, waiting for you to walk backstage and sell me on joining your candidacy. As I watched you say, I like POWs that don't get captured, and I never ask God for forgiveness because I've never done anything wrong. And I just thought, there's no way that has any chance. This is over. What was I even thinking? And I walked out. Next day, I'm coming out of the movies. And your former aide, Sam Nunberg, who you would not be president today without Sam, because he knew all the conservatives like me you needed to go and talk to. And that's the truth. Amy and I are coming out of a movie, and your boy Sam Nunberg calls me on the phone and says, "Hey, I'm sending you a column I just ghost wrote for Mr. Trump to you. I will not apologize." And it was, I've done more for vets than John McCain. All John McCain wants to do is leave our soldiers to die in the Middle East forever. It wasn't a double down, man. We skipped past the double down. We skipped past the triple down. We were at the quintuple down. And I remember thinking, I even said this to Sam on the phone, bold strategy, Cotton. I don't think that's got any shot. I thought that was going to be the last time Sam Nunberg and I were ever going to speak. It actually saved Trump's entire candidacy, as all kinds of people who don't even like him and thought what he said was appalling. We're just so tired of a bunch of people in politics and the media that hate them deciding what gets to be said and who gets to think what. They were just glad to see somebody with some balls once who told these people to take a long walk off a short pier. I know what kind of hypocrites you all are. I've written checks to you fools. You're not playing this game with me. Here I'm coming off the top rope. Screw that. I'm climbing up to the top of the steel cage, Jimmy Superfly Snuka style. Dropping an elbow on your ass from 30 feet. How you like them apples? Where is that man, Mr. President? Put the whining away. Do you want to win this? All the advice you're getting is bad, including your own internal counsel. You want a Senate hearing is actually what you want. You want it. Because you want to do what Brett Kavanaugh did, but better. Brett Kavanaugh did a mini version of this to save judgeship, calling into question the integrity of the entire proceeding. Mr. President, let me take you back to a movie I know you remember. Al Pacino's And Justice for All. Do you remember the final scene of that film? It's not a closing argument, man. It's a reckoning. He busts out Polaroids of corrupt officials sleeping with hookers. and just says, okay, you guys want to do this? Let's roll. You're 75 years old. You have nothing to lose. If they run you out of office, what happens? Go back to your plush life. Why are you on defense? No, Mr. President, what you need to do is say, you're damn right I ordered the code red on Joe Biden because he's a corruptocrat like the rest of you. You're damn right I did it. And in fact, I've got my Justice Department investigating every one of you swamp rats right now, starting with you, any of you Republicans who decide that, it's just too tough listening to the American people every day. So let me undo an election. And let me say to 65 million Americans who voted for me, your vote doesn't count. Dare them in public. I dare you to do this. Stop soothing. Stop negotiating. You're the effing president of the United States.
Well, I don't think that's going to work because the swamp is actually in control of the American people's minds because of their brainwashing them to believe what they want to believe, and most Americans are falling for it. And they're controlling because the deep state controls Washington. So you really think they're going to go after Joe Biden, even if he asked them to? Even Trump did everything Steve Deace is saying. You think they're really going to go after these people? No, they're not going to investigate. Even tells them I'm going to have these people investigate. They're not. They're the enemy within. They are sabotaging from within. These are the leakers. These are the people pretending to have Trump's back. They really don't have Trump's back. These people, even says, I'm going to investigate these people. They're not going to. Republicans in the Senate is not investigating nobody. The FBI is not going to investigate nobody. They're not going to get stuff on Joe Biden and use it against them. They're not going to bring stuff on any of these people, use it against them. Shifty, shift. Hillary Clinton, no matter who, they're not going to use any of this. They want to bring up stuff against Trump. He has to be on defense because they constantly are doing stuff to put him on defense because he has to defend it because people think it's true. He can go on offense, doesn't matter. They're not going to do anything. Trump has no control over the House and Senate. He has no control over the most of Republicans. And the FBI, they're secretly sabotaging everything he does. There is no chance he's not going to be able to get anything he wants because they don't work for Trump. They just pretend to work for Trump. Even if he did everything he said, Steve Days, Trump's not getting anywhere because they don't care. So there's nothing Trump can do because they are corrupt. They are against him, not for him.